There are places on this earth that call to your soul, that seem to hum with a frequency all their own. Places that whisper ancient stories on the wind and paint indelible pictures in your mind, long after you've returned to the familiar. They become a part of you, a memory that breathes and shifts, inviting you back even from thousands of miles away. Uganda is one of those places. It was Winston Churchill who, over a century ago, famously called it the Pearl of Africa. He wasn't speaking of literal pearls or the riches of gold and diamonds that colonial eyes so often searched for. He saw something else, a different kind of treasure, one measured not in carats but in character, a wealth of vibrant life, staggering landscapes, and a profound, enduring spirit. It's a land of breathtaking, almost overwhelming beauty. Here, deep green forests, like the impenetrable forest of Bwindi, hold secrets millions of years old. Powerful rivers, chief among them the mighty Nile, carve their way through the landscape, giving life to everything they touch. And then there is the warmth, a physical warmth that radiates from the equatorial sun, and a human warmth that emanates from the hearts of its people. Found in a shared meal, a curious glance, a ready smile that asks for nothing in return. I came here armed with second-hand knowledge, carrying only stories I had read and pictures I had seen. But a photograph is a silent two-dimensional thing. It can't convey the scent of rain on the rich red earth or the symphony of unfamiliar birdsong at dawn. From the moment I stepped off the plane and my boots touched the ground, I felt it, a powerful connection to a place that was both ancient and vibrantly, urgently alive. The world I thought I knew from a distance dissolved, replaced by a reality far more complex and beautiful. This journey is an invitation to experience that reality. Together, we will stand at the source of the world's longest river, feel the humbling mist of a waterfall so powerful it shakes the very ground beneath our feet. We will traverse golden savannas teeming with life, navigate the vibrant chaos of Kampala's markets, and, if we are lucky, look into the soulful, knowing eyes of our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. This is a journey into the heart of Uganda, the true Pearl of Africa. Our journey begins where life itself seems to begin for this region, on the shores of Lake Victoria. This is not just a lake, it is an inland sea, the largest tropical lake in the world. Local fishermen paddle their long canoes in a timeless dance performed for centuries. This lake is the lifeblood for millions, a source of food, water, and life itself. I had the chance to go out on one of the fishing boats. The fisherman Joseph told me stories of the lake, its spirits, changing seasons, and challenges they face. As evening fell, the sky put on a show of impossible colors. In that moment, I understood why this place is so sacred. From the calm serenity of Lake Victoria, our path leads us north where the gentle Nile becomes a force of power. This is Murchison Falls. The entire river is forced through a narrow gorge, a gap in the rocks only 7 meters wide. A spectacle of nature's raw, untamed energy. You hear the falls long before you see them. It starts as a low rumble, then grows into a deep guttural roar that vibrates through your entire body. The journey is an adventure. Hippos wallowed in the shallows, Nile crocodiles basked on the banks. A prehistoric world. Our journey takes us deep into Uganda's southwest, to a place shrouded in mist and mystery, the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. Its name is no exaggeration. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a relic of the Ice Age, one of Africa's most ancient rainforests. It's a sanctuary, most famously for nearly half the world's remaining mountain gorillas. But an audience with these gentle giants is a privilege that must be earned. The trek is arduous, demanding hours of hiking up steep, muddy slopes. The air is thick, alive with the symphony of the jungle. We follow our expert trackers, men who read the forest like a book, their machetes clearing the dense undergrowth that gives the forest its name. After hours of searching, our guide suddenly freezes, his hand raised for absolute silence. The forest holds its breath, and then, through a parting in the dense foliage, we see them. A family of mountain gorillas just meters away, completely wild and yet utterly serene in our presence. The moment is electric, a quiet culmination of our journey. A massive silverback, the patriarch, sits watchfully, his calm gaze taking in everything. A mother cradles her infant with a tenderness that feels deeply familiar, while youngsters playfully tumble nearby. To look into their intelligent eyes is to feel a profound connection, a recognition of a shared consciousness that transcends species. It's a humbling experience that changes you. Spending this precious hour with them, you understand what's at stake. The mountain gorillas are a powerful symbol of our planet's fragility, but also a testament to successful conservation, a true beacon of hope for the future. After the deep silence of the forest, we dive into the vibrant, chaotic, and utterly captivating energy of Kampala, the capital built on 7 hills. Kampala is a city of contrasts. Modern buildings rise next to bustling traditional markets. Sleek cars navigate streets crowded with boda-bodas. One of the city's hearts is Owino Market, one of the largest in East Africa. A sprawling labyrinth where you can find almost anything, filled with incredible energy. As the sun sets, the city lights twinkle across the hills, and the bustling energy softens into a warm, inviting glow. You cannot truly know a place until you have tasted its food. In Uganda, the food reflects the land. Rich, diverse, deeply satisfying. One of the most iconic street foods is the Rolex, and no, it has nothing to do with a watch. Simple brilliance, chapati plus omelet with vegetables. I was invited to share a meal with a family. They showed me how to prepare matoke, wrapping it in banana leaves to steam. It was more than a meal, it was an act of sharing, of community. From sweet pineapples to smoky grilled tilapia fresh from Lake Victoria, every meal told a story of the land, tradition, and simple joy. The true soul of a nation is found in its people. In Uganda, the people are its greatest treasure. Everywhere I went, I was met with warmth and hospitality that was truly humbling. There are over 50 different tribes in Uganda, each with their own language, culture, and traditions. This diversity creates a rich cultural tapestry, united by shared resilience and optimism. I remember sitting with an elder near Bwindi. Through a translator, he shared stories of growing up in the forest, changes over decades, and hopes for his grandchildren. I found a different kind of richness here, the richness of community, strong family bonds, and deep connection to the land. If the people are the soul of Uganda, then music and dance are its heartbeat. Each tribe has its own musical heritage, instruments and dances that tell stories of history and belief. Artistic expression extends beyond performance. In markets, you'll find beautiful wood carvings, colorful baskets, and pottery, not just crafts, but art forms connecting people to their culture. As our time in the Pearl of Africa draws to a close, it feels less like an ending and more like a new beginning. The story of Uganda continues to unfold in the hearts of those touched by its magic. We've traced the source of the Nile, stood on the shores of Lake Victoria, and felt the ground tremble at Murchison Falls. We've walked in the misty footsteps of mountain gorillas in Bwindi, sharing a moment of profound connection. And through it all, we've been embraced by the warmth of the Ugandan people, their smiles a universal language of welcome. There's a saying that you don't just visit Uganda, you become a part of it. It's a country that gets under your skin and settles deep within your heart. This is a land of profound beauty, where emerald hills roll into golden savannas, matched only by the depth of its history. It's a story of ancient kingdoms and a remarkable journey towards reconciliation. You feel this resilient and hopeful spirit everywhere, from the bustling city to the quiet village. A journey here is a true awakening of the senses, an enrichment of the soul. And yet, for all we have witnessed, we have barely scratched the surface. What we've shown you is just one chapter in an epic novel. Beyond the paths we've trodden lie the fabled snow-capped Rwenzori Mountains. In the savannas of Ishasha, lions defy convention, climbing fig trees to survey their kingdom. In the remote northeast, the proud cultures of Karamoja offer a different vision of life. Uganda is not a destination to be ticked off a list. It is a land of endless, exhilarating discovery. Our journey was born from curiosity, and that same spirit will guide what comes next. So I turn the question to you, our community of fellow explorers. Where should our next journey take us? What hidden corners of the globe hold stories that need to be told? Your suggestions in the comments below are our compass for the future. If this journey through Uganda has moved you, please show your support with a like. Share this story with a fellow adventurer, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. For every journey that ends, a new one is waiting to begin. The journey continues.